You'll find someone when you stop looking.
Hello? Hello?
Be honest. Why aren't men approaching women in public anymore?
Okay, where, like for real, where are we meeting men? Where are we meeting them? What are we doing? Because and this isn't me saying, oh, I need a boyfriend, I need a boyfriend. I don't need a boyfriend, I don't need a companion. I love being alone, but like
because there's these like tall handsome Dutch men, but it's not like that at all. That's one of the biggest problems here in the dating scene. The guys don't approach girls, the girls approach the guys, which it's normally not like that in other countries I've been at, and I don't want to approach guys. That's kind of a turn-off for me. I don't want to approach guys. That's kind of a turn-off for me.
Would they ever approach you first?
No,
They never approach you first.
even if you're Dutch.
Nobody ever approached us when we were sitting in a bar or anything.
No.
Nobody came to us. Like, are we ugly or something? What the f is going on? No, never
I'm usually
happens.
the one that
Approach a guy.
approached a guy.
Sometimes when people ask like, oh, you're still single, I like to tell them I have high standards, but that's not true. It's not true, but it sounds good and it rolls off the tongue real nice.
Oh, we're wasting zero time today. She starts with, where are all the men? And then immediately reminds everybody she doesn't need one. Wait, which one is it? Bro, the hesitation in her voice gave that away before she even finished the sentence. Then the whole debate flips into who should actually make the first move. Nah, everybody wants confidence until they have to say hello. Yeah, this conversation is heating up fast.
I just want someone to look at me once and fall in love with me. Literally say, yep, that's the girl I'm gonna marry. Is that a lot to ask for?
Okay, question of the day for the men. Is there a reason why you guys just don't really approach women? Like, I get maybe you're afraid of rejection, but if she's giving the vibe that she really wants to get to know you, why would you not take the chance to just walk up to her and go, hey, hi, how are you?
I mean, here's the thing. I didn't leave a whole ass marriage to date a guy who says, hey.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know what I want? I want men.
Wait, did she just say she wants a guy to see her once and instantly know she's wife material? That's one confident wish list. Then somebody mentions walking away from a marriage, and suddenly everybody's got opinions. Sigh, you can almost hear the regret hiding behind the confidence. Bro's reaction says, I've heard this story before. I don't think either side is backing down here, and that's where it gets interesting.
To date a guy who says, hey.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know what I want? I want men to bring back the art of approaching women. It's completely lost. I feel like men don't do it anymore. And I'm not talking about like those creepy guys that come up to you and like hit on you and they're gross and disgusting and it's like never a positive interaction. Up to you and like hit on you and they're gross and disgusting and it's like never a positive interaction. I'm talking about like normal day-to-day guys. Like a guy who just likes a girl, thinks she's pretty and walks up to her and just talks to her and creates conversation. And it's just like this normal freaking conversation. I don't know what happened. I don't know what disconnected them, but I feel like so many more men have become terrified of rejection to the point where it has stunted them.
Ladies, are you guys pursuing men in 2026, like random men that you meet that you're interested in? I feel like in the right circumstances, maybe, but I was at an event today and a family friend of mine introduced me to some nice young men my age, had good jobs, whatever the case may be. They said who they were. I said who I was. How you doing? Great. And I sat down not too far from them, like I was in the same vicinity. They had the opportunity, if they were interested, to get up and say something to me. But when they left, my family friend said to me like, oh, what happened? Like I said who I was. How you doing? Great. And I sat down not too far from them, like I was in the same vicinity. They had the opportunity.
Nah, listen to this logic. She wants men to approach, but not those men. Only the ones she already likes. Bro really pulled out the drive-through comparison and just stood there like, explain that one. Then comes the family setup, where everyone just waits for somebody else to make a move. The awkward silence says way more than the conversation. Trust me, this standoff isn't over yet.
If they were interested to get up and say something to me, but when they left, my family friend said to me like, oh, what happened? Like I was trying to hook you up with them. And all I could think is like, was I supposed to go over and start conversation with these men? Like, because I'm not doing that. Like I will be single forever if I have to start a conversation with a man, like, I need my man to want to pursue me. Like, I'm not gonna be the pursuer. I mean, in the right circumstances, like, if you're having a conversation, you feel like the vibes are going, flirting, cool, but like a group of men sitting around, like, what was I supposed to do in that situation? And I just need to understand, like, why would he think that I would pursue any of these men when if they were interested, they had the opportunity. I was alone, standing in a corner by myself, scrolling my phone. They had the opportunity to approach me. I'm just so confused as to why would he think that I would be approaching any of them.
Nobody's approaching me in public anymore, so what's up? Am I just ugly, or what? Do I need to stop me approaching guys? What are we doing these days? What's the situation? Because this is boring.
I'm 29 and I've never had a boyfriend.
Where are all the hot people? I was told that there would be all these attractive singles.
Who
and as
told
far
you
as
that? Did she really say she'd rather stay single forever than walk over and say hi? That's a commitment to the strategy. I'll give her that. Then a few minutes later, she's asking why nobody approaches her anymore. Bro, you can't lock the front door and wonder why nobody came inside. Chuckle, everybody wants effort until it's their turn to make it. Yeah, the comments are definitely going to be split after this one.
I can tell I'm the best.
Hear me out. When you don't approach women when you're out, you're doing not only yourself a disservice, you're doing her one too.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
And I want you to really think about that. I talk to a lot of women, their friends, their co-workers, their family, their girls that I'm dating. They all have the same complaint. They cannot find men to save their life. And these are good women. They're not low-quality women who don't have their shit together. They have good jobs, they're emotionally intelligent, they're feminine, they're submissive. And they all have the same complaint. They can't find guys. I need some of you guys to touch grass. Social media is not real. What women say online and what they actually live is two different things. There's a woman right now waiting for a guy like you to approach her and say hi, but you're too afraid to do it.
Now we've reached the part where everybody suddenly becomes a dating expert. One side says men should approach more, the other says social media has people living in fantasy land. Wait, who's actually taking advice here? That's the real question. I mean, somewhere between pride and fear, somebody has to make the first move. Well, that was one wild relationship debate. If you enjoy conversations that completely spiral out of control, hit like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in next one.